Welcome to my channel. If you're passionate about deep analyses of the latest political events and breaking news, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with all the latest videos. In today's video, we'll be diving into the controversial actions of former President Donald Trump this weekend. From his attacks on celebrities to his bizarre posts about the Pope and Jesus, I'll be giving my personal analysis and breaking down the implications of his latest moves. Stay tuned and join the discussion in the comments below. In this video, we break down the latest developments surrounding former President Donald Trump. From his bizarre remarks about Bruce Springsteen to his controversial posts involving the Pope and Jesus, we dive deep into the implications of his actions. What do these actions reveal about Trump's mindset and the current political climate? Let's explore the impact and what this means for U.S. politics and the world. Former President Donald Trump continues to dominate the headlines, but this weekend, his antics reached a new level of absurdity. His attacks on Bruce Springsteen, the Pope, and even his AI-generated Jesus post have drawn attention for all the wrong reasons. But what do these actions really tell us about his current state of mind and the direction of his political strategy? It all began when Trump posted a doctored photo of Bruce Springsteen, trying to imply that the legendary rock musician had undergone plastic surgery. This attack on Springsteen is part of Trump's ongoing pattern of lashing out at celebrity figures who don't align with his beliefs. While Trump focuses on petty celebrity feuds, the nation faces real challenges, from domestic issues to international conflicts. What does this say about Trump's priorities? Instead of focusing on national security, foreign policy, or addressing the U.S. economy, Trump continues to channel his energy into personal vendettas. It's almost as if his leadership is more about self-preservation and public spectacle than tackling the difficult issues at hand. From my perspective, this behavior highlights a lack of focus on the nation's well-being, and it's disconcerting that such trivial attacks are taking precedence over policymaking. His supporters may feel empowered by these attacks, but at what cost to the nation's progress? Next, Trump turned his attention to the Pope. In a public post, Cyril Trump insulted Pope Leo by claiming that he was only selected as Pope due to his American nationality, insinuating that his election was a strategic move to handle Trump's presidency. The post also included Trump's own praise of the Pope's brother, who was a strong supporter of Trump's MAGA movement, suggesting that the Pope himself was not as politically aligned with Trump as his brother. This kind of disrespect towards a religious leader is not only petty, but also deeply counterproductive. When the world is facing serious issues like war, poverty, and climate change, Trump is engaging in personal attacks on figures who should be working towards global peace. His political divisiveness in this case only amplifies the growing division within the U.S. and between the U.S. and the rest of the world. This also raises an important question. Should political figures focus more on issues affecting the world? Or is celebrity and religious figure bashing just another part of their strategy to gain attention and divide? Now, for the most outrageous part, Trump posted an AI-generated image of himself as Jesus Christ, which quickly sparked controversy. The image showed Trump dressed in a robe with flying fighter jets and military personnel, creating an absurdly surreal and disrespectful portrayal of the figure of Jesus. What's even more mind-boggling is that Trump and his team had the audacity to post this image without considering the backlash it would provoke, especially within the Christian community. The irony here is striking. While Trump attacks the Pope, he elevates himself to the status of a messianic figure. But this isn't just reckless. It's an insult to religious sentiments, and it shows a deep disregard for the sacred in favor of self-aggrandizement. This brings us to another question. Is this move a sign of Trump's increasing ego, or does he genuinely see himself as a symbol of power above all institutions, including religion. Trump's actions seem to be rooted in an obsessive desire for attention. It's clear that his leadership style has become more about drama and spectacle than substance. His need for validation is constantly being fed by his public appearances and online posts. His attacks on figures like Bruce Springsteen and the Pope reveal a growing disconnect from reality, where his petty squabbles take precedence over important global issues. His continuous, self-centered behavior signals a lack of maturity in dealing with international affairs. The Jesus post illustrates how out of touch Trump has become with the seriousness of leadership. He seems to want to be the center of attention at all costs, even if it means using religious imagery for personal gain. What does this mean for the future of U.S. politics? Will voters continue to support a man who is so focused on personal validation instead of national progress? Trump's actions seem to indicate that personal theatrics are more important to him than addressing real-world problems. What do you think about Trump's decision to post such a controversial image of himself as Jesus? Is it just a joke, or does it reflect a deeper issue? And how do you feel about Trump's ongoing attacks on celebrities and public figures like Bruce Springsteen and the Pope? Does it detract from his role as a leader? Do you think this kind of behavior from Trump will impact his chances in future elections? Or will his base continue to support him regardless of these antics? What message do you think this sends about the state of U.S. politics, especially in relation to global diplomacy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree with my analysis, or do you have a different perspective on Trump's actions? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more political breakdowns and in-depth analysis of the latest events. Trump's weekend antics are a continuation of his distracting behavior from important issues. His comments and false claims about public figures like Bruce Springsteen, the Pope, and even his AI Jesus post show a man desperate for attention. Instead of focusing on real-world problems, he chooses to stoke division and seek fame. This could have serious implications for his political future. As we move forward, will this kind of behavior continue to define his role in American politics?